People say you need to walk 10,000 steps per day, but is that really true? Is it a rule you should be following or a farce? In this video, I'm going to lay down the law on this 10,000 steps per day rule. For anyone new around here, hi, I'm Joe. I'm a Team GB gymnast. You might recognize me from a show where I picked up that little bad boy, and I help people get into the best shape of their lives. If you want to hear more about how I help people, I'm going to leave a link down below where you can find out everything about my program. It's going to take you to a nice landing page. It's going to give you the process and show you examples of people we've helped and exactly what I do for you. There's a few things you need to understand about the 10,000 steps per day rule. It's essentially a rule to get you to move more, to expend more calories, to make you more active. The rule, as it is, actually originates from a Japanese company, I think in the 60s, which were marketing a pedometer, a device that tracks your steps, and they were looking for a catchy number that would be memorable to their audience and encourage them to buy it. 10,000 steps is roughly 5 miles and about 8 kilometers. Now, that is a lot of steps. There is no doubt that this marketing campaign was successful, because here we are, 2025, talking about the rule, and you hear it every single day. You hear somebody recommending it online, whatever it is, so amazing, well done them. And also, it's very clear that the more you move, the more active you are as an individual, besides some very, very specific, unique situations, it's a positive thing. However, there are a few downsides to maybe this rule. It can be so daunting. If you're working with Sally, let's take Sally for example, and Sally works a sedentary job, she doesn't move much, she's 9 till 5, she's working from home since that thing in 2020, she's working super hard, she has an hour, 45 minutes for a lunch, whatever. She gets the kids ready in the morning, gets them for school, has to do all of that stuff, picks them up afterwards, and then she's trying to fit a session in and seeing her mates and all this. Where are you going to find the time to put 10,000 steps? And if she doesn't do more than 2,000, 3,000 steps in a day, and you come along and just say, oh, Sally, you should be doing 10K steps per day, there's no way she's going to suddenly just be able to go 2.5 times her step count, maybe 3 times the step count, just because you said so. Now, the underlying thing about this rule is it's actually getting you to try and increase your NEAT. You don't need to know this, but it's your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is all the calories you burn which aren't attributed to exercise. So it's movement, walking, etc. The more you move, the more calories you burn, the higher your NEAT, the higher your overall TDEE, your total daily energy expenditure, meaning it is an essential tool and can be incredible for weight loss. For a normal person, besides everything they do, trying to make sure you've walked 5 miles a day, and again, I see you've got quite an active job, we're not talking about you. Yeah, if you've got a really physical job, just maybe skip on to the next video, or maybe this is useful to you, but if you've got a super active job and you easily do 10, 15,000 steps per day, this isn't for you. But if you feel like you need to do 10,000 steps per day, I'm going to give you a few bits which are going to break it down and make it a little bit less daunting. My advice, and these are some of the things that I've used with clients before in the past. Obviously, when somebody starts working with me, it's looking at all of their life. What do they do for a job? How active are they in general? What are their hobbies? What's their nutrition and food like? You have to paint this picture, and that picture looks completely different to every single client that comes in. If you currently walk 2,000 steps a day, or you look at your health tracking app and it says 2,000, 3,000 steps, do not set your target as 10K steps. Because what's going to happen, you're setting the bar so high, it's going to be so easy to fail. If you only do 2,000 or 3,000 steps, that is a massive jump to then suddenly be able to incorporate 10K steps into your life. Instead, bring it a lot lower. Maybe try 4 for a week, maybe try 5 for a week, maybe try 6,000, not singular steps, and build your way up slowly. The more you move, you are going to unlock so many health benefits in general. Don't get hung up and think that 9,999 steps isn't massive and you have to hit 10K steps. It's a great goal, but it is not everything. However, if you feel that's too much and you think, oh, I don't really like the thousands of steps goals, or I've had clients in the past where they can't really process that and they don't like having to feel like they've they can't do anything else until they've done it. How about adding 20 to 30 minutes of purposeful movement into your day where that can be? It may be taking a call while you walk if you can with a colleague. It may be on your lunch break, going and getting yourself a nice coffee like I do. It might be before school, you walk round the block with a cup of tea in a mug, like one of those weird videos where it's actually legal to do that, but you look like an absolute psychopath if you walk around with a cup and you've made the cup of tea. I don't know, but maybe after work, maybe it's walking to the office, maybe it's walking to the gym, choosing not to take the car where you can. It might not even be that, it might be something completely different. Where can you add in purposeful movement? The basic principle is move more than you currently do. Don't be overwhelmed by the rule. Everybody's lives look different. You have different things day to day, and you need to figure out what works for you. That is the best thing you can do. If you want to hear more about how I can help as a coach, if you want your training plan delivered via a nice shiny app, if you want nutritional help, advice and support, you want the accountability of having a coach, and you want to join a community of other people doing similar things or working to a similar goal as yourself, hit that link down below. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this one right here. In a bit.